everyone. Today, houses. Oh, I forgot my paint. Hold on. Would be helpful. Houses with snow, I guess, is what she's painting. I skipped this one because I didn't have a white marker, and she uses a white marker. And so I skipped it so that I could get markers. And now I have markers. Yay! I'm so excited. I legitimately don't know how she gets the paint from her palette to her paper because she doesn't show that. And so it's one of the areas where I'm just kind of making it up as I go. But we're going to try it. Oh, she is Andrea Nelson Art. She's filling a sketchbook with watercolors. So that's who I'm doing this time. Other times I have done, well, it will make a puddle. I didn't prepare that one well enough, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to waste this paint. She used her big brush, but I might just use this little brush and make my houses with this little brush so I don't waste that paint. I think that would be okay. I think I'm going to do that. A little creative license on my part. I forgot what I was saying. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I had skipped this page. I'm also following some other people because there's other people that are doing stuff that I like as well. And so, not just her art, but other art as well. So she did not do a lot of houses. It looks like I'm probably going to have more houses than her. But that's okay. Just kind of try to do something. I just want to learn, and I've said this a million times. Doing what somebody else is doing is a great way to learn. You can learn from their mistakes. You can learn by copying what they're doing. And so basically right now I'm trying to learn by copying what somebody else is doing. I still have blue paint on my brush just now. And so I got it. My poor yellow, it just takes the abuse. So this is a weird yellow now because I had paint, blue paint on my brush. But we're going to go with it. I have a paper off to the side that I wipe my brush off on to try and get some of the paint out of it before I dip it in the water. I have a whole bunch of resources that I have been accumulating on how to do watercolor, and I need to start reading them so that I can start doing them. I don't know, doing them is not the right word. What's the right word? Answering some of the questions that I have, that would definitely be the right word. Expanding my knowledge, that would be definitely the right word. I'm going to do a tall one. So after the little houses get painted, then we wait for the paper to dry, and then we come back and do the next step. So I will just pause my video after these next two houses, and I will wait for my little houses to dry. I will say this, I've only been painting for a few days, and it's already getting easier. So that's something. I don't know, easier is probably not the right word. Not as frustrating? Is that easier? That would be easier also, wouldn't it? I would like that to be darker. That's better. I'm certainly understanding a little bit better the paint and applying the paint and water and how much water, and now that I understand the little puddle thing, that has helped as well. A warmer house. I don't know what color I want to do. Let's do red, I guess. I've been doing primary colors, I might as well. Kind of primary colors. I don't know, this is not red. I think it's orange. Maybe it's red. I think it says red. Ooh, definitely red. Right on the edge there. Okay, I don't have one of those fancy dryer things, so I'm just going to pause my video, and I will come back when this is dry, and we'll put on roofs or whatever the next step is, because I don't know. It's been a few days, but I'm back. You might notice that my desk is different. I was refilling a black stamp pad, and the ink exploded. So I have literally ink everywhere, not just in my notebook. It was everywhere. My entire desk was covered in ink. My desk protector, 100% lost. It was bad. And so I've just been trying to recover from that situation. There's still ink splatters all over the place. I walked away to get my box. But yeah, not good. So I haven't gotten to paint for a couple of days because I've been dealing with that. This is definitely dry now though. And what she did next was to put roofs on her houses with painter's gray, which I believe is this one right here. And I don't know what brush she used for that. I'm going to use this brush because it's already out. I'm going to make a little puddle right here. Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of days as I've tried to recover from the ink fiasco. I ruined my clothes. I didn't really ruin anything on my desk, thankfully. But yeah. You know, like a few pieces of paper and stuff, but nothing else really. This might not be the right brush for this. I think I'm gonna have to switch brushes. It's too big, and it is adding too much, I think. Yep, definitely too hard to work with. So I'm gonna ditch that. I've just completely lost everything right now. Oh, look at that. I shut my drawer with my, not that you could see it, I shut my drawer with my pad in it. I didn't know that. I am totally worried about getting water on my desk. So that's why I have paper bag, because I don't want to mess up my desk while trying to paint. because that would not be cool. I'm going to even that out a little bit, maybe pick up a little bit of it. I don't know. So this roof is definitely going to be stuck to the edge there in the where I put the a little too close, I guess. Well, we went from too big of a brush to possibly too small of a brush, but it's okay. Too small is probably better than too big. Yeah, it was a little crazy, the whole ink thing. Like literally, this nothing was spared. It was on my monitor. It was everywhere. It cleared my desk. It was on the window. It just went berserk. I sent a picture to my husband and he raced home. He's like, "Oh my God, I have to go home. There's been a catastrophe." And he came home and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Really? Just fine. What are you gonna do but laugh? That's all you can do is laugh about it at this point." I think I went a little too high with that roof. It's okay though. Learning. I'm learning. Maybe I'm learning something. I have no idea. Water. Well, I'll tell you something I just learned. Watercolor does not stick to black ink. Doesn't really cover up very well my little brown house either. Oh my. So it's still hot here. It's not as hot as it's been, but it's still just gross hot. I feel kind of bad because I just kind of ran my husband out of the house because I wanted to paint and finish this video. And I can't do that when he's in the house because he talks to me. Not that that's a bad thing. It's not. I love talking to him. But my point is, it's hard to talk to the computer when he's talking to me. She put a chimney on one of her houses. I'm going to put a chimney on my house. I think she did hers in ink, though. I'm going to put mine in watercolor. Okay, I think I'm supposed to let this dry again. I need to go watch her video again and before I do the next step. So for you, instant. For me, it'll be a few minutes, but I will definitely be back to work on this some more. Okay, this side's not quite dry. This side is mostly dry, so I'm going to do this side first. I got my salt shaker. I have to cover the top of my salt shaker with press and seal because it has ridiculously wide spaced out holes. I don't even know why. I took the tape off the middle because I wanted to fix my house, and then I didn't fix my house. I made a mistake. I will get over it. Or I won't. It's fine too. So, she got her paper wet, and she did blues pinks and greens, and I'm going to do blue, purple, and pink because they were already, oh, that was not blue. They were already petals, and I just got them re-wet and added to them a little bit. And I did not rinse in between. Maybe I'm supposed to. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Off. So, I don't know how close she got to her houses either, so I'm just going to kind of go around them and not get very close. And then she sprinkled it with salt. And I couldn't find my table salt, so mine's kosher salt. I don't know if that matters. And then while that was drying, she did the other side. I kind of used up my blue, but that's okay. Again, just kind of stay away from my houses because I don't think they're all dry. I am learning a lot from her, considering I am not a watercolor painter, and look at me! Watercolors! Yay! A little bit of sky right there. Maybe a little bit of sky right here. Not very much. I'm out of blue. I keep grabbing this one, but it's not the same blue. It doesn't matter. It needs to be. Oh, I can hear my neighbor's dogs. I can always hear my neighbor's dogs. I feel like you should be able to call animal control and be like, hey, I think somebody's killing the dogs over there or something. They're always yapping like they're gonna die. I don't like it. Here's the unpopular opinion of the day. I am not a dog person. I like cats. I don't like dogs. I don't think dogs are... okay, it's not dogs. I don't like dog owners, I guess. It's frustrating to me. How many people say, oh, but my dog is nice. That's great. I don't want to be sniffed, licked, attacked, or somehow confronted by your dog. Probably way too much salt. But I'm going to go for it. Okay, so there's my sky. I don't know what to do next. So I'm going to pause my video, clean my brush, and see what I'm supposed to do next. Okay, I cleaned up my palette and I took care of my water and put the salt away. I've been feeling a bit discombobulated since my desk fiasco because like nothing is where it's supposed to be and I have to like hunt stuff down. I ordered myself some acrylic markers. I got a whole set, and I got myself some new pens when I was at Hobby Lobby the other day because they were on sale, and I wanted something to be a bit thicker. And so yeah, I'm gonna try this. I don't know. It has two ends. I don't know how it draws. So I'm gonna just try it. This is where the art kind of fails me a little bit. Like, I don't know, she just drew windows. I feel like that's too fat and I'm just gonna make a big old mess. I'll try it on this one. Maybe. That's not too bad. I also feel like that's definitely dry because that was painted days ago. I don't know how to make it not dig up my paper or turn my paint marker green. Oh. I'm gonna dab it on there. Interesting. Pulled up my paper a little bit. Wonder if you're supposed to shape these or something first. Water-based ink, non-toxic, keep horizontal, environment friendly, works on various surfaces. Recap tightly after use. Store your markers horizontally and not vertically. She used a Popska marker though, and I don't have a Popska marker, which is okay. She just kind of painted doors and windows and stuff. Big window right here. I feel my pen, I don't know if you can see that, it's like picking up the green though, which I'm not keen on, and I don't know how to not do that. It's not inspiring me to want to use the marker if it's going to just get ruined. So I also got some acrylic paint, and I wonder if that would be better. I don't know. How about no white, and I just do the whole thing in marker? Although the windows look good with white in the back. I don't know. This is one of those things where you're like, oh, I am so not an artist. I cannot draw. But also, my understanding is that if you draw, eventually you'll be able to draw. Well, that's a terrible roof for my little window. So everything is pulling up the paper. That's lovely. She drew a cat in one of her windows, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to be happening here. She also drew steps. Big old door. Let's see. This could be a big door. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to make it the same size. It's not terrible. It's not great. I really want the white, and I don't know how to make that happen without it pulling up the color. I don't know how to use these markers. That's obvious. Maybe I did need a Popska marker. I'll let that dry. It doesn't look terrible. It's not fabulous. Put my hand down in the salt. I tried to find the point in the video where like she holds it up and she's like, "Oh, I'm done." So like I can see the whole page, but that doesn't always happen. So I kind of can get inspiration from what she did, you know, because I definitely need inspiration. I'm not capable. And now suddenly like my internet is acting like it's down. That's not cool. Hold on while I fix my internet. Okay, that's better. I don't know. I'm not very talented yet. I'm not very talented yet. I'm going to give myself grace and say that maybe I will be someday. At least not with this. I am talented in other areas of life. That's what matters, right? I think I'm transferring green to my yellow house. They're going to have green tinted windows. Aren't they lucky? I'm feeling like I didn't buy a very good pen or very good whatchamacallit, I can't think of the name, paint markers, because it's picking up the paper. I don't know. It's also not dry. I think it'd be better for my pen if I waited until it were drier. Definitely be better for my pen if I waited until it was dry. Not following my own directions. That's supposed to be a bird, but I'm going to say that's probably not a bird. I don't know. Some chimneys. She had all of her windows in white. I don't know. I just don't know. It is inspiring to watch people who are talented. Oh, more paint transfer. That's a blue tinted window. Oh, it's driving me insane. I'll be back. I gotta try something different. Well, per usual, my day got away from me, but I finished it. The lighting in here is not great because it's the middle of the night now, but that's okay. The more I look at it, the more I like it. When I finished it, I wasn't happy with it at all. The white marker that I got picks up the paint, and then it was dragging it. I can't really tell, but there's green in the windows. Then I tried acrylic paint, and that wasn't working for me either. And yeah, a little frustrating, but that's okay. It's all about learning. I don't want this pen. I want this pen. And I'm learning. I'm really happy with how my trees came out. That was the part that I was worried about painting. And I guess I shouldn't have been. I should have been worried about painting the houses and the windows. Because that was the hard part. I did put a little cat over here in the window. And he has a really fluffy tail because I can't control my paintbrush. And I don't know how to paint a cat. But there it is. The light's a little hard to see on it, but I'm done. Thank you for watching.